Oh my gosh, there's water pouring in from this side. Because all the, oh my gosh, look at it this side. Babe, we're gonna sink. Oh my gosh, look at it, babe. Oh no, I better get the bucket. I'm Abby, and this is Cole, and we are the custodians of a Halvorsen 25 named Memory. We got Memory due to not being able to go on a honeymoon, so we decided to take on this project, and we have not looked back since. We've enjoyed learning everything there is to know about building a timber boat and have met so many beautiful people along the way. Explain to me your whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Oh yeah, we have an engine.
And the most exciting news ever, we've got a little skipper joining the team. So we just had to extend the roof a little bit, just due to some rot and some deterioration over the years. So we just had to rectify those little bits and get the roof steady sitting on the teak sides.
We got six of these original lights. They're all copper. So we're gonna strip them all back, re-chrome them, new glass. And we're just gonna now, while we've finished the roof, its positioning, we're gonna mark out where we want our lights so we can, on the top side here, on the top we've got 6mm ply. So what we're gonna actually do is router out a little channel for the wires in there. When we glue it all down, they'll all be embedded in there and we won't have any ugly wires because yeah, we don't like ugly wires. And even though we won't be able to like get to them and service them, I mean, we're going to use the right cable. It's going to last forever, and if something breaks then we'll have an exposed cable. But for now, while we're building it, we'll just hide everything. We're pretty special, so I think we'll go 1 and 2 here over the galley. The sink here, that'll be enough light, separately switched. And then already made some marks here, but we'll go as far back as we can. And you can see that mark there, that's where they originally had one light. But nah, we want two. So we'll put one there and then one here, I reckon. Stay away from the helm when we're driving at night, and we'll go one in the head, and I think the front cabin will just have wall lights. What do you think?
Yep.
I think that will do us. A few fancy LED strips.
So you're explaining to me about having to put our brow on.
Yep.
And having to get the shape back. Obviously there's a bit of movement here and we had to add this piece, which you glued on. Trying to remember what you just said.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're basically, there's a whole layer of 6mm ply that covers the whole, both of the roofs. But while it's still up here, we've got to take it all off and do that glue up. We've already cut this brow and the first layer while we've got all of our dimensions. So we're going to glue this first one on. But first, because of the beams that ran along there, we wouldn't have been able to get that piece in. So I've just glued a bit of a filler in that side, as long as this piece of ply, and then we're going to glue this first one on, and then I can take these old window little jams here, take them off, because you can see here, I started to take it off, and then it popped. So I started to lose the shape of the camber of the roof. So what we're going to do is glue this piece. That will hold all that where it's got to be. Then I can take all that off. And then there'll be two more layers of ply underneath this new piece to stiffen it all. that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. And we added these little bits, didn't we, to
Yep.
support the brow,
Yep.
just to match in with the sides, but give it more
Yeah,
support.
so, I mean, the brow's going to come pretty far out here, so it's going to cover the little awning windows. Then we'll do the same for the front. And then these things will be ready to come off on the floor, and the real work starts.
Gapping and painting. So we've had this little nib wall in for a long time, and today we get to cut it down to size for the galley. Is that exciting?
Scary. Get your curve.
What is this for?
It's our little back supports and gutters. That's the traditional what the hell those had, and just had them remade. That plate's like just really nice and following the curve, and yeah, that's pretty special.
So
They'll
good.
act as the gutter at the end of the roof when all the water comes down.
So nice.
We might be using them as gutters, or they might be false gutters. So I don't know if we really need them. They need to be there, so. Pretty special.